I think that's one thing that makes us unique. We have counselors that are very much trained in trauma therapy, dialectical behavioral therapy, CBT, motivational interviewing. That goes a long way because we realize that the addiction is not the sole problem. There's other problems that go with it, from anxiety to depressions to family systemic issues.
So we have a PHP program here that is Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. till 3:30 p.m. It's an outpatient level of care, but one of our highest levels of care here. They get one-on-one therapy 1 time a week while in PHP. They see our NMD doctor here every Wednesday. Every Tuesday we have our psychiatrist here. Every Thursday they get acupuncture and Tai Chi services. And they have a 12-step meeting every Tuesday too. And then we have an IOP level of care, which is Monday, Wednesday, and Thursdays from 9 a.m. till noon. It's also currently offered online, which is super cool. They also get one-on-one therapy once a week and have all of our family education night, family therapy services offered for that too.
So it's interesting because we talk about family systems in group, and kind of what that looks like is that each person kind of plays a role in the family dynamic, right? And oftentimes the addict or alcoholic who is suffering becomes the scapegoat, the problem, when ultimately each person plays a role in that dynamic.
And then we also have GOP level of care, which is just them doing essentially one-on-one therapy for as long as the counselor feels appropriate.
The different modalities that we utilize are like cognitive behavioral therapy, motivational enhancement, didactic, educational, and then we do the meditation piece as well, so a little bit of like DBT, mindfulness.
It's the different levels of the different departments that we have, the naturopathic approach along with the 12-step approach that we're known for and have been for years. But I think it's the cohesiveness of that. It's not just like two different programs is what it feels like. You're being tugged in different directions. It's just how everything kind of blends together.
RIVERSOURCE has recently created a telehealth program. It is online intensive outpatient as well as online general outpatient. The reason why we decided to come with this program is because we have clients all across the state of Arizona that can't necessarily go to our Gilbert location. And while we feel that there are some good programs out there other than ourselves, we are so confident in our program that we want them to continue to do our program knowing that there will be success.
It is really difficult for a first responder, whether law enforcement, fire, EMS, or the like, to be able to share about what's happening, some of their life stressors, some of their work stressors, which are huge and unique.
Whether they've been in treatment a million times or whether it's their first, I let them know that, like, listen, you're gonna be all over the place and that's normal. You're gonna be uncomfortable, that's normal, right? And I just let them know these things. And I do that right off the bat in the intake because it sets the tone that, like, we've seen it all. We're professionals, we know how to take care of you. You'll be just fine, right? And the intake process is pretty smooth. I make sure to build rapport right from the get-go because, again, I'm a staff member here, but I'm also a member of recovery myself. I share a little bit of my experience and get them comfortable. You're at home, welcome.
At the RIVERSOURCE, we strongly believe in the 120-day program. And the reason for that is because we've been addicts for years. And so when we are trying to get back on our feet, it's not going to take a one-day detox. We need help, and we need structured help.
Adjusting back to reality in life is really hard. And if you don't have the emotional coping skills, which you just can't learn and practice and master in 30 days, no one can, so spending time here with us for the 3 months just really kind of guarantees that you really get to learn that and practice that. And if there are any slips or falls, like, we're here to pick you up still, kind of like a safety net.
Recovery Guarantee, my vision of that is that we have now showed a way to reclaim their life. They've worked the whole entire 120-day program. They worked hard, received the resources and skills that they need in order to be successful. And the guarantee is that if they are struggling once again, they are able to come back to a safe harbor to renew those skills once again.
The alumni program is huge for me, not only as a staff and to be part of the beginning of that, but as an alumni myself. I went to RIVERSOURCE in November of 2016, a broken person, and to have a place that I can call home is huge.
So our lifetime alumni program is geared towards enabling our clients to feel like they still have a place to go.
Whether they're having a great day or a bad day, all of those things can be triggers to maybe wanting to use, and we definitely want to be here to make sure that they're getting the support that they need.
So when they open up about it, they get feedback from either me, someone else, or they realize it themselves by somebody else sharing that there is a solution and they don't have to relapse over it.
One of the beauties about the RIVERSOURCE is that we come from varying backgrounds and have different areas of expertise. So anybody who walks in the door for services at any level of care is going to be met with options.
You genuinely care. I know for me as a client, I felt that, and that's what brought me into this field in the first place. It wasn't just a staff member doing a job with a badge on, right? I felt like with every staff member, I was the only person in the room, and I just love that that's the environment that we radiate, and I think that sets us apart.
You notice that they mention joy a lot. They mention being grateful. They're grateful to have their family back. They're grateful to have their internal contentment back.
You see them go from contemplation to preparation, and to watch them grow into action is really awesome, and those are the pieces that we get to see. Pick up that phone and dial the number to ask for help. It's going to be one of the biggest things you ever ask for. That's the first step. That's actually the first step, is how do I ask for help? And so ask for help, just give it a shot. It is difficult, I get it. But once you do it, the rewards are all yours.